Hey there friends, thanks for joining me today. This is Diana and today I have a video showing you my book journal, my reading journal. So I'm just gonna share with you what I've done so far. I know my last video I shared my intro page, which is I'll have another video that you can check out where you see how I do all the process of these pages. My shelfie, I love how this one came out. And then I showed you my reading log. I did a Dutch door and I gave myself plenty of space. There's no way I'm going to be able to read all these many books, but just so I have space to grow. And then I believe the last page I showed was my alphabet challenge. So this is where I put in the first letter of the book of the 26 letters in the alphabet. So I jotted down and the author on the side. So far this is all I've shared. Now everything from here on is new, what I've added to my journal. And I happened to do a lot of this off camera because I was out of town this past weekend. My daughter had cheer nationals in Anaheim. And so I took my journal and I worked on it while I was in the room in the hotel. So it's just a share, but I hope to show a process video of how I'll do my monthly spreads. So that'll be the next thing that I share with you. So my next page here is my rainbow reads, and I did it last year, but I did it, let me show you last year's and this year's. Last year's was butterfly, and I love how that looked because it gave it like a three-dimensional, like it's popping off the page. And you know, I just wrote it down. Very simple. I'm new at journaling. This is my my fourth journal, or fourth year journaling my reads. A couple of, well, in my last journal I did 2 years in one, so this will be my third journal, but I've been documenting 4 years of my reads. So anyway, I went from this to this. I enjoyed seeing the different color books covers on in my journal, so I just added some scrapbook paper here, added some like little sparkles. I used my Ellie Studio Jenny alphabet stamp to do all of my stamping, my headers in my book. And then I just added this book of all the different color book covers. I thought that was suitable for the rainbow reads. So yeah, so this is what I have so far. And I added different ones. This one I just did black, pink, white, and gray. For this one I added pink, brown, gray, white, and black. So I added a couple colors there to make it a little bit different. And then my next page in my journal is my buddy reads with Amy. So we do buddy books. Last year we kind of went all over the place, and even in this one I didn't even document all the books that we read together because we read so many books during the year that I couldn't even keep track of them all. So I'm trying to find my buddy reads with Amy here. So I can just show you like the different layouts. And I can't find it. Where is it? Maybe I used it later in the month. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, because we didn't start buddy reading until later in the year. So basically, I just added the page count, the date we started, and the rating. So I did it at the beginning, and then I ran out of space, so I no longer added that information. So I just put buddy reading with Amy. So for this year, I decided that I would do a layout this way. I added this cute little sticker, a little heart here, and then I just give myself a template of what I want for the months, and I just use stickers to do the different months and the star rating on the sides. And I just use marker just to do a border, and then just put buddy reads with Amy. I didn't have my stamps with me. I forgot my Jenny stamp, and so I did a lot of the stuff by hand, and then I ended up just erasing a lot of the stuff because I didn't like the way it looked, so I had to restart again. So but this one I kept. So yeah, I think it looks cute. A little bit more I feel like I decorated a little bit more than my last spread, but I definitely am gonna keep this. And this year we're gonna just do one book for every month. So I like how this one turned out. Next page is my book bracket. I used some gold stickers, a heart, a little banner. I covered up some stuff because I didn't like the way it looked, because I did some doodles while I was over there because I didn't take a lot of stuff. And I didn't care for it. So I kind of like redid this. But so what I did here is I did a little different from last year. Last year, my book bracket looked like this, where I did 2 months and then I did like my finalists between those two. And then I went throughout the year doing it that way. So then I had six books here. And then from this 6 books, the 3 here. And then from these 3 here, I found out what my book of the year was. So for this year, I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to do, instead of 2, I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do it by quarter. So I'll do the 3 months here, pick my finalists between these 3, then between the 2 quarters, find my finalists there, and so on. And then I'll find out what my book of the year is. So a little different. We'll see how I like this. We'll try it out. So that's my book bracket. My next entry is my favorite authors, and there's a couple of authors that I like too that I didn't put in here, like Mary Kubica. I really like her as well. But for the most part, these are my go-to authors. So like Alice Feeney, Riley Sager, Holly Jackson, Ruth Ware, Abby Jimenez. I just started reading her books. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love her books. And of course, my Stephen King. And this is not even like half of the list of books that he has. I kind of left it open because I'm sure I left a couple that I wanted to add of books that I wanted to read, because he's written so many books. I don't even know how many books he's written so far. But you know, most of his well-known books I put down here. Geneva Rose and Frida McFadden. I love her too, and she's got quite a bit of books that I want to tackle. So yeah, I think that this is a perfect spread to add on, and then I could just check off because these are the ones that I kind of look forward to reading. So yeah, I actually like this spread. This is new to my journal this year. My monthly faves, I didn't do it last year, but I did do it the year before. I believe 2023 I did it. But I did a printout where I did like a couple months here and a couple months here, and then I added the stars, and then I printed it out, and then I just glued it down, which was much easier. But I thought I would do something different. This is an actual sticker book from, I believe, Heidi Swapp, and I cut this in half just so that it shows like the months of the year. Then I added some sparkly stars, and then I used Everyday Explorers stickers and put monthly faves, and this is where I want to showcase my favorite book of each month. So I kind of just added a scrapbook paper and just kind of stamped the month there. Hopefully I will print the picture or the image of the book small enough so that you can see the paper around it. So we'll see how this turns out and how I like it. And then that's my monthly fave spread. And then my last 2 are my book bingo. So I've done a book bingo last year. Let's see if I can find it. I like to show you what my last year's look compared to this year's, because I like to see how it changes. So I just added a sticker here, and then I kind of put stickers on the squares as I was reading them. This year I went ahead and did my book bingo on the computer, and then I printed it out so that I could see exactly what books I'm putting down, because the problem is that I couldn't exactly read everything that I had on the squares. So I felt like that kind of like, I didn't like that. So for this year I decided that I would do a flip up, and that way I can write the name of the book in the square and I could still see what that book is for, you know. And of course the book in the middle is a freebie. So yeah, I hope to do a lot of these. I think the one that I'm going to have a hard time doing would probably be probably share your read on stories. I don't know, for some reason I don't really put out what I read. So that will probably be a hard one that I might have trouble doing. Or a book that everyone has read. A lot of the books out there are a little out of my genre, so maybe I might have trouble finding a book that everybody has read. So I like this idea of the flip up and the steel. And then I just used a sticker that I printed off and made myself on my computer and on my Cricut. And then my last page before I get into my monthly spreads is my rating system. I thought this was funny. I just put my name down for like a 1 book, like a 1 star, like, oh my gosh. 2 stars, not bad. 3 stars, good, entertaining. 4 stars, I liked the book. And 5 star is I loved the book. So then I just added a little sticker there. So simple, cute. And so I am here on out. I'm ready to do my monthly spread. So if you'd like to see me do that, I'll be posting a video later, but for right now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start filling in things that I've done so far, because we're already halfway through February and I still haven't put in all my details. But I wanted to show you, before I start writing in all my stats and stuff, just a quick brief look. Oh, I think I skipped this page. This was after the the Rainbow Reads. This is my 25 books in 2025. So these are the 25 books that I want to read. So it's kind of like a TBR, like a to be read list. And so I had the shelfie done and just colored it in. So every time that I read one of these books and check it off, I will put the rating here, and then based on the rating is the color that I'll color that book in. So I already have all these markers picked out, and then I'll just pick the different books in that in the shelf. And so I thought it was cute. Sorry, I totally missed this one, but yeah. So this is my entries completed. Now I will work on my monthly entries. And so, yeah, I'll have a video showing you a process video of that. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and let me know if this is content that you're interested in watching, and give it a thumbs up. And if you guys aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. All right, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening and a good day, and I'll talk to you later. See you guys in the next crafty video.